street.
In the street.
In the
Yes.
street.
Besides saying yes, so she's lost. Did she say anything else?
Pretty much, she was just lost, and I said to her, "Where's your parents?" And she just, went like this. We said, "Where do you live?" And she started pointing, 5 different directions, and then that's when Tori asked, for her name and everything, and tried to move forward.
Victoria, how did you, what exactly did you do with her to kind of keep her occupied? 'Cause it's a very scary situation.
Well, first, I try to get as much information as I can out of her. She was kind of whispering a lot. She spoke English and Spanish. She was whispering a lot, so, I didn't want to worry her anymore, so I broke out my phone. Kids love phones. So I asked her, "You want to play some games?" She's like, "Yeah, I love playing games." So I played some games with her. We watched the Mickey Mouse, and we just waited till the cops got there. She wasn't necessarily scared. You could tell she was worried. She wasn't crying. She wasn't making any fuss, really. I think she knew we were there to help her, Nervous, yes. I got a young nephew. I can't imagine him being lost in the middle of Brooklyn with nobody, to help him and whatnot. So I was, nervous for her.
Have you both met her parents?
We have not.
Did she say where she was coming from?
I don't think she could speak full sentences at that moment, because I kept asking her, were you at the park? And she was kind of saying yes to everything. So I was like, all right, let's just, wait till we could find somebody to get something more out of her.
Was she speaking Spanish or English?
She was speaking more English to me, but some Spanglish.
Was she able to tell you her name?
Yes, she told me her name was Nicole. She told me her mother's name and her last name. But like I said, I couldn't really understand her because she was whispering so much.
What is your training?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any training for a situation like this? It's just
Not necessarily.
I don't have any training. My training is only for the water and sewer department. But me being as a parent, my first instinct is to, make sure safety of a child unattended.
Yeah.
What was it at first that made you realize she's lost, she's alone?
I just observed me and my partner. We were filling up the truck, and I was just looking around in the street and doing what I do best, just looking around. And there goes the girl right in the middle of my street, right?
She was alone, so we kind of knew from once I grabbed her hand and I looked around to see if anybody was, in distress looking for their child, we kind of realized, like, okay, she's alone. We got to assess the situation, Relatively quickly.
Right away, yes.
Yeah.
They came right away.
Yeah.
Within 1-2 minutes, we had units there.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear what you said. Did you meet her mom?
No,
We
we
have
didn't. No. I'm sorry?
Your first
We
thought.
need help.
Yeah.
I need a unit here. I need somebody to assist the situation.
Yeah, we want to make sure she wasn't in danger,
No, nothing.
There was nobody looking, but we were right next to a playground. So, my first thought was she came from the playground. But when you're sitting there waiting, we didn't see anybody in distress looking for their kid or nothing like that.
But are you guys surprised that you were the first ones to notice?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So just for a little more background, I think this is the flusher truck, a flusher truck,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
This is the flusher truck right here that we use for everyday task when we're working on the city sewers.
And you stop to put water in the truck?
Correct. This truck carries 500 gallons of water in the truck, so you need to fill up from a fire hydrant in order to proceed on your day work.
And you use the water up to what?
I'm sorry?
What is the water for?
The water is to break stoppage when you have a city sewer backup. Basically, when the city sewer is up, you work the truck with the flusher, you put water and pressure into your blockage, and you relieve the situation from the customer's home.
So you guys had stopped to fill up the truck?
Correct. Correct.
That's the scary part.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, it could have went into somebody else's hands. A car could have ran her over. Just leave it be.
Did you say you're glad to know that she was reunited
Yes.
with her mom?
Yes.
I mean, so many hours later, but at least it had a...
Yeah, I'm really happy that worked out for the best, and
Right.
she wasn't in any danger, and she was, reunited with her family, which I hope, they feel better now.
Right. It's it's a fairly busy intersection, Shore Parkway. It's a fairly busy intersection, road, highway, Shore Parkway.
Yeah. Tori, last name Boria, Boria.
Matthew, Matthew, Alongi, Alongi.
I live in Queens right now. Yeah. Fresh Meadows.
Brooklyn, Beth Beach.
Problem.
Good, thank you.
You guys have the generic email address to the press office if you have any questions or need more clarification.
Next to it says